This video is specially for my clients and a humble request from any and every client service provider, may it be a white collared one like consulting videos or a blue collared one. This is the service provider perspective while choosing a client and a humble request from them. Uh, Please understand, if you are a client, that we as a service provider also run a for profit business. Second, it isn't uh, that you are offering a lollipop of a business proposal or any and everything, and we are going to come in the prey. We have also got some sore experiences. Now I'm talking about the genuine clients. Now there are bad clients. I do understand it. In any and every business there are bad clients, there are bad service providers. But those who are genuine clients, please understand that we as a service provider have also got very sore experiences in business, and we also run a for profit business. Now most of my businesses are mind based businesses, where you cannot get a 1 plus 1 is 2. It is mostly 1 plus 1 can be can be anything at that point of time. A lot of subjective factor depends. It can be 11, it can be 111, it can be 2, or it can be something like minus 1. So this is mind based businesses, consulting, videos, ad films, and most of the online courses and other stuff, research. This is not blind business. Another critical factor that I want any and every of both the clients need to understand is, in service industry, if you are going with a quality buyer, a quality service provider like me, we look for quality paymaster, value for money clients. uh, Anyone who is ready to deliver that quality is going to take money for it. Understand this perspective. you know Understand the difference. There are many service provider who fake you with false promises of quality. There are trillions of them, and there are many who will be in the future, because that is the way many most of businesses are run. So I'm not talking about that, but the one who is ready to put in genuine efforts, have their own financial goals. We run a for profit business too, and we equally have got sore experiences dealing with clients demanding expectations. We talks with the lollipops of business proposal, will give you future businesses and this and that. We also have got any such, most of such things. So over the span of years of experience, of which now my experience is over 12 years after a post graduation MBA. I believe one critical factor that comes is, we also have developed the screening eyes of, how to analyze clients, and we also have certain set of expectations towards what kind of buyers and clients we want to serve, because we are genuinely putting in a service attitude. And this time I'm talking about those people who are genuinely genuine service provider, quality service provider like me. Another perspective, we also have our financial goals, so we also run a for-profit business. So, and pretty important thing, it's a fact that, like a client wants a long-term relation, a service provider also wants a long-term relation. There is nothing wrong in it. It is always a mutual interest. But the problem really is, any practical professional businessman who have been in the business for years, particularly my line of agency business, uh, videos, ad films, consulting, this is a business where you get what you pay for. So this is quality oriented business. There's no clear 1 plus 1 is equal to 2 business. This is not maths. This is mind based creative lines, more or less, research, anything like that. Here you get what you pay for, and the quality can be anything. You can make a simple video for as low as, probably, you can use a smartphone and make a video like I make for my video post. And you can, an ad film can go up to $10 million, $20 million, depending upon the kind of content and the input that you want to go ahead. Please understand, the point that I want to stress again and again is, in service industry, if you want a quality service provider, you get what you pay for. We as service provider also run a for profit business. We also have certain set of expectations from our clients. We as service provider also want long term relationship, but with those clients whom it's a pleasure to serve. Ultimately, because I have a quality service attitude, so well I have exact 10, 8, 10, 12, 24 hours a day, the same 10, 12 hours of shift. uh, so if I serve a client who's a very demanding, nagging, or I serve a client who's okay and just okay, and the third case, which rarely happens, is to serve a client where it is a real fun, a genuine fun, or a genuine happiness feeling to serve him. I have many such relationship in the past, like with Super Colors, who gave me the break in videos, and God bless them. uh, and many other such clients and relationships that I had, which cherished, and there are many these are very few of them. Whenever I receive a call or any kind of report, anything from Super Colors, anything interest from Super Colors, or such clients, it's such a happy feeling. I feel so happy to serve. There are many times that even our I'm not currently engaged with any assignment, but I find something interesting which might be of important profit to them. I simply post them and send them as a because they know how to retain a quality service person by developing a genuine relationship. No sweet talks, a genuine helpful relationship. That's what a a quality service player who have been seasoned in a practical business life want. They have always been a good paymaster. One. Second, they know how to take care of a quality service provider. Third, there is no unnecessary bullshit about anything. They do not interfere in personal life. Fourth, they really have they are so secure in themselves, they are so helpful, they understand that they haven't pied me, or they don't have the servant or slave mindset that, okay, if I'm giving you business, you become my slave, you become my servant, and all the sweet talks of the employee. They do not have that. They understand we are professionals. I'm professional. So that because of this relationship that they developed over the span of 1.5 to 2 years. uh, Even though as of now I'm not taking any assignments, but whenever something interesting that might help them, uh, I occasionally send them once, might be once in 2 or 3 months, something really interesting which is mutually profitable to them, as a courtesy service, because me as a service provider want business again and again from this kind of client. This kind of client knows how to retain a quality service provider, a professional quality service provider. Understand this, and this happens very rarely. It is not easy to get a good clients easily. I understand this thing very clearly. In mass majority of scenario, me as a service provider expect it's just like sex. It's not always that you always achieve a highest level of orgasm. And mass majority of sessions are just okay and happily. But understand this entire thing. If you are a bragging client, coming with a lollipop or business proposal, long term relationship, and with the attitude that I want to buy this professional for making a servant or slave, on the lollipop of whatever it is. And the second thing is, whatever it is, under the name of employee or whatever. uh, and third, and then put in false, hidden terms and hidden agendas, and change your words, and I didn't mean it, I meant it this way and this and that. A quality service provider who's genuinely there to serve you will get irritated. And these kind of nagging and these kind of irritating kind sweet talking gold diggers, is what I famously use, or the ones who are very demanding kind of clients. uh, a relationship with them is like, uh, a client need to understand, you cannot expect the heat of consensual sex when you are trying to rape someone, or rape a service provider, because he is in a position, he need food, medicines, and pay bills, so that's why he's serving you. So you are basically raping someone, taking advantage of it, and then you want a heat of consensual sex. It won't be. You will just get something which is equally pathetic, just surviving kind of thing from a service provider. And service provider like me are equally street smart and diplomatic, to lie to you. There had been past assignments where I have been tactful and diplomatic. In the corporate world, it is called tactfulness, diplomacy. Uh, you know, you need to learn how to do a job, kind of thing. How to please the boss in a systematic and save your ass kind of thing. These are the words normally used in corporate world for a job employee guy. And we have been street smart enough to do that. But today I am sitting at a level where I'm getting couple of lots of assignments, and I'm at a choosing end. I choose my assignments and clients very carefully, and I'm also systematically building many lines of business, different line of businesses, to hedge the cyclic variations of ups and downs of business. So because I understood that financially you have to be very strong. And another thing, if you are a service provider, please understand, uh, unto possible, avoid these kind of demanding or irritating, or uh, these kind of sweet the clients who are coming with very sweet lollipop. I will give you business in this. A genuine client who really have intentions to pay you will never come you with vague talks, and with flexible budgets, and we will do this, and when we do this. A genuine client who really means business with you, who really means relationship with you, is just the same way how you hire your servants. I will see everyone wants a servant who is dedicated, and who's committed, and things like that. But the servant also want things, a couple of expectations from their owners, and the person whom they are serving. So it is just, please avoid these kind of clients. Howsoever sweet talk, or howsoever tempting the lollipop of business proposal is, even if they really have uh, shelled out some money out of it, because over the span of time you will understand that they will change in every aspect. They will have lots of hidden agenda, lots of hidden terms, and lots of things that will coming in. If you really are a genuine quality service provider like me, who really put in his best in every assignment that he have, whatever things that he have committed, uh, up till that time, please avoid these kind of clients, because these kind of clients under any condition is a very soulful experience. If they only have full of hidden agenda, don't get in the lollipop. They will change in any everything. And the clients who really are seeking a genuine service provider, please understand, you get what you paid for. So that is what is very much the entire quality service industry. I'm talking about the quality value for money service industry. Thank you very much.